So I thought I'd give you a quick rundown. Unfortunately, sadly, the trip is over. Thought I'd give you a rundown as to what we packed and how we packed it. Some of the stuff Colin carried, some of it, the majority of this I carried. Dry bags are going to be your best friend. We kept heavy jackets, not heavy jackets, but sweaters and sweater each of us on top of the quad. We have a food bag that we kept on top here as well. Strapped these down. So this was like snacks, chips, mostly beef jerky, things like that. This was in the front, so let's start with the back here. We have a portable barbecue, and we used these duffel bags because things were so dusty, as you can see. Trying to keep it cleaned up. We used a little flat barbecue. I'm not so sure that you need a barbecue. I mean, we only used it twice, and if you're tight on space, it's probably not worth it. My camera gear, probably way too much camera gear, not probably, was way too much camera gear for a trip like this, and it kind of had some hindrances for us. You don't need a bigger cooler bag than this. Every other day we bought like hot dogs and stuff to barbecue, but we only used the barbecue twice, so not so sure that we even needed this, other than maybe for beer. We have a little portable stove, one propane tank, and a stand. In the trunk, our personal stuff we put in dry bags. So stored like this. This was our suitcase. This was our luggage. It's got our toiletries, change of clothes, things like that. Some Joanne's hikers. It's a little bit of a mess right now because of the craziness in the quad, but on the boat. So my dry bag for a week, not much toiletries, the rest clothes. 5 liters of gas. Don't do this trip unless you've got spare gas with you. We never used it, but it was good.
You're only allowed one of those containers crossing the ferry.
Oh, that's a good point. Yeah, you're only allowed to bring one gas container. So either make it as big as you want or small as you want, but you're only allowed to carry one. You can't carry two. Bungee cords are always good to have, and some ratchet straps, but we only used a couple of them. I didn't really need it. These are cheap Amazon galoshes for when it's raining underneath your rain suit. Let me tell you, worth the $3.90. We wore them twice. They kept our feet completely dry. Absolutely worth it. They're a little bit disposable. Pocket hand warmers. You never know when you might end up with cold hands and things like that. I did use it one day for myself. Don't leave home without toilet paper. Some juice and some water. We also brought with us bug jackets, but you know what? In August, it's too hot for the majority of bugs. We never ever had to use it, but you know, Connell's motto is better to have it and not need it than need it and not have it. So maybe that's probably a smart thing. I'll still take that next year. It's pretty compact once you squeeze the air out of it. We brought water shoes. Didn't use them, but not necessarily a bad thing either. Swing over to the front. So in the compartment, some spare gloves and just a few heavier things, heavier gloves, some disposable dust masks in here as well. Obviously our heavier jackets, fleeces we kept in here. We did lock up the quad every night, so we used this cable lock from Princess Auto. I just put it through the bumper and through the tire and locked it up every night. Don't forget our mascot. My Newfie souvenir as well. My Newfoundland's hat. We brought a portable saw. Sometimes you get, and this actually happened, get a stick jammed inside the quad and you can't get it out, so sawed it off. and you never know when you're going to hit a trail and need to saw off something. We weren't just on the T-rail, we were on logging roads and backcountry skidoo trails, so that's kind of a necessity if you're planning to do that. Tripod for the camera gear. Kettle, again, I'm not so sure that we would use it again. We boiled up once, so it's kind of a lot of space for that. Lots of baggies. We have a fire extinguisher, some deep woods off, flashlight, WD-40, you never know you're going to need it, little hatchet, a compressor for tires. Come on over so you can see inside here if you want. It's getting pretty gunky. You're now starting to rain, so we want to get this done. Sunscreen, imperative to have the sunscreen. A really good quality dust mask. I only had to use it twice because I was leading most of the time, but still, you know, you do need it. Tow rope. I did purchase a drive belt because I knew that if something happened to the drive belt, I wouldn't be able to get a new one there, for CF Moto especially. You've got an umbrella and some other gear here, some stuff for the GoPro, tons of GoPro. This is my survival box. So in here we've got like afterbite for bugs, waterproof matches, my registration and insurance, flashlight, more toilet paper, poncho, survival blanket, first aid kit. It's starting to rain, so I'll just briefly go over. Underneath the seat is tools. There's a ratchet set, tire plugs, around 30. You want to have lots of tire plugs. 30 tire plugs, some tire rubber cement for tires, wrenches, and the tools that came with it. And so it was really a small box, but that's where all the tools were. Other than that, I don't think you need too much more than that. If I forgot anything.
Rain suit.
Oh, and our rain suits. Yeah, we don't see our rain suits here now. They're all packed up. But gotta have a good motorcycle sort of rain suit. It's an absolute must, and we absolutely need it at this trip. So yeah. But other than that, it's starting to rain, so we gotta get this stuff inside. I just wanted to give you kind of a quick look as to see what it is that we took on our trip across Newfoundland by ATV. So having a windshield was good in a way. The bugs never hit you because they always came, you know, the wind, it created a little vortex or wind tunnel, so the bugs came up, kept the wind off you a little bit. But during the summer, maybe you want the wind, right, to cool you down. The biggest problem is the quality of your vision, right? So there's before, that's with the windshield. So once it started raining, it was a real pain. I'm taking the windshield off. Maybe I'll use it in the fall, but I'll never use a windshield again on my trip to Newfoundland. I think that it was a real hindrance and a real pain. Yeah, so we also brought non-spill mugs so that when we can stop at Tim Hortons and Joanne can have her tea, she'd be all set and wouldn't spill. I bought these little holsters at Princess Auto. They're kind of cool as well, so that we could clip them on to either our belt or onto the quad. The only problem was when we hooked them onto the quad here, it started to rub. So thankfully I brought duct tape and just duct taped it up so that it didn't rub so much, didn't rub off the finish on the quad. So yeah, and you definitely want to be bringing some duct tape as well. But having this on the outside of the quad or strapped on, it's kind of good to have coffee, tea, or whatever. Hi, I'm Frank Zinck. I really hope you enjoyed that video. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel, and if you want more great videos like that one, just click right here. Also, if you want more information, please head on over to my website. Thanks for watching.